All right. Apparently, we are not going live today with the affordable housing market update for the Canton area up to Jasper over to Cartersville. Okay, anything right around, or else anything right around Lake Alatoona. So we're going to go over anything under 400,000. We're going to especially focus on $350,000. Things that are changed this week and some of my favorites, and see what's on the market right now. We're going to dive through them. What an agent and a contractor and an investor thinks about these properties and the opportunities they might have for you. So let's take a look at them. Okay, I'm having some technical difficulties. That's why I'm starting off a little bit different today. And we are not going live because apparently that's not in the cards. All right. All right. So I started to do this a few minutes ago and we are back at it. So everyone saw this. So I went to, I think, some good ideas. First thing I don't like about this house is it just kind of looks like a square. I think if you really break it up, if you paint these, do some paint on the garage door and this, I think it's really going to make it pop out a little bit better. It just kind of looks a little, all that white. Maybe in third color in there. It's going to make it a lot better. Up in Jasper, 325, 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath. This shows pretty well. Nice professional pictures. My excuse me. No, I'm not. Oh gosh. Am I going live? I got my sound on. Hold on. I do okay. My sound is on. Okay, sorry guys. Still don't like editing, so you're gonna have that in there. Nice, nice. 325. 2021. Welcome home to this beautiful 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath. I'd give them a decent for the listing. We know it's a 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath. Because when I searched, I was like 3 bedroom, 2 bath. I'm just kidding. I didn't do that today. I was looking for anything that might be a deal today. Another cute one up in Jasper. Oh, that last one was just on the market this week. It's another new one this week. 315, 3 bedroom, 1.5 bath. Obviously, you're gonna want an extra. As long as you have 2 toilets, that's the number one thing. It would be really ideal to have another bath, especially people with 2 kids, for example. They're gonna want a bathtub and a shower, and a bathtub where they don't have to bring the kids in to give them a bath. And they don't want that in the master suite. But let's see what their layout is. Overall, this looks well. This looks well. It's a cute house. So that's that's on the hall. Okay, so they have a this is, I guess, the way you'd want it. They have a hall bath that looks like you got the thermostat there. And they should have the full bath or the half bath in the master suite, I assume. Is that it? Yeah, and that's a decent size, it looks like, too. It's cute. Oh yeah, I think I saw, I looked through this. Is this one of the cool yard things? Yeah, I like this yard. It's a nice yard. It's a better yard than the other place if you can deal with that half bath thing. Try to look for opportunities. Give you all an insider view of what I see when I see this type of thing. These type of properties. Start at the top and then go down. Start at the top and then go down. So I got some other videos coming up this week about selling your house. My cat's knocking stuff over. Did I go here? No, I didn't go here. 315, 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath. Still up in Jasper. 1576 square feet. I didn't go over that. First one had an HOA. It wasn't much, if I recall. This one's $70 a month. I don't know what's included in that, but you do want to check that. Uh-oh. I didn't get this far before, so. What I am seeing is bad pictures. Let's see. Easy living in a spoiled, cared for townhome. Okay, we got a good listing headline, at least. So let's take a look at these pictures. So let's go over the positives, what they got. They got a good listing. I'll give them that. Hopefully they're getting better pictures in, because these are obviously smartphone pictures. or maybe not smartphone. Let's see. There should be better pictures. Hopefully they're getting new pictures in there. I got a cat at my feet, puppy at my side. Yeah, I mean, oh, it looks well. You just these pictures need it better. Hopefully, oh no, 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 no. You definitely don't want to people like they're on dizzy on a cruise ship as well. So we're gonna keep on going down halfway between Jasper and Ballground. Cute, 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 cute. Good pictures. Welcome home to this beautifully maintained 2022 built stepless ranch. Good listing. Good listing. Headline. All right. Good pictures. Shows well, right? So they've got this landscaping looking better. So it's 2022. Say they don't have grass. You can only do so much, They made it look nice. It looks clean. They did a good job getting this ready. It really pops. They got that contrast well. Of course, the dirt is not ideal there, but I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. It shows really well. Good shape. Well, the staging isn't the best, but what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? But this is my personal taste. The wood on the wood is always kind of hard. One thing, I love the look of wood in kitchens. However, if you got, especially with your refrigerators, if you lose power and your ice maker breaks, or the cable or the water line that connects to your dishwasher breaks, or something breaks with your dishwasher, you get flooding, then you're gonna have floor damage. Then you got to put in. It's expensive. I wouldn't do it again. I'm going to pause this for a second because I have a cat that got locked in the room with me. So hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. I don't want to stop recording. I want to. Okay, I'm having all kinds of issues today. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. The cat was stuck in the other room over there. All right, but now let me go back and make sure Yeah, so this house shows really well. I like this one. It's good. It's well marketed. So yeah, this one looks really good. I like it. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. There go over. Oh yeah, they have the $83 a month HOA. Always want to see what's included in your HOA. Sometimes they'll seem high, but especially I don't think this is what they do here. They include like yard work, yard maintenance. All right, $345 in Ballground. What does that get you? Oh yeah, this was listed for a while, and then it went off and it came back. So let's see. So yeah, it's a 2-2. It's near downtown. I think, especially near Ballground, I'm going to go over Cartersville too. If you're in the downtown areas, they're making good investments in making the downtown areas. So I think if you're looking for an area that's going to go up in general, I'd say if you want to be the walkable parts of Cartersville and Canton, but there isn't really anything going on there this week, or Ballground. I think all those cities have some good activity going on, and values are gonna raise up. I don't know, and they're still seeing 2-2 right there. I don't know the price, if that's a good price on that. It's adorable though. It jumped out to me. It also jumped out to me because it went off market and came back on. I think it was on for like 3 months or so before. $42 a month. I haven't seen this one. We got quartz countertops. I like. How did I criticize? Oh yeah. Gotta criticize anybody. Try to stay positive. So, beautiful landscaping, right? But just keep in mind that that's going to be a lot of work. As someone that had purchased my house from a landscaper, it's awesome. But you gotta have a lot of maintenance to make it keep looking like that. Just to as a heads up, you might find yourself chopping a lot of stuff out of there. Cute, cute. See that wood contrasts with that pretty well. I like that better. I think those floors. I don't think they're necessarily high end or anything. Another one that shows quite well. I like this house. I would check it out if you're looking for a 2-2, especially it looks like it might be a good side by side. See, look at all this cool stuff down there. If you haven't been to downtown Ballground in a while, it's cool. I mean, it's not big, obviously, but it's nice. And I think they're trying to do a lot to get in the pass and make it walkable. You know, like a lot of towns are these days. They have a plan online. I think it's called the Greenways or something like that. You can find their info online. They haven't, it's a smaller town. They haven't done quite as much, but I think it is walkable. It's cute downtown. Yeah, I'd want to check that one out. That looked. Oh yeah, no. So what was upstairs? Let me check what's upstairs first before we keep going. Okay. So they have one room upstairs, one room downstairs. That'd be even better. I didn't think to look at that. Let's zoom through. So this is probably going to be your first floor room. Or is that your second floor room? See, because I'm looking at the roofs on the outside. Let's assume this is the first floor room. Okay, wonder if this might be the attic because we got a mini split, unless they did all mini splits. That's your little AC units. Hopefully they don't have all the mini splits in the house. Did I not even notice that? Okay, I've got another mini split. This is going to be the front or upstairs. This is going to be the first floor. So we got all mini splits, which is actually good for room to room cooling. And that might be preferable, especially on like a roommate type plan. So this might be good for having separate spots, so you can roommate plan, so everyone can have their own spots and be personal and private at the same time. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit off today. I got razzled by my technical difficulties. It's newer townhome built in 2023, highly desirable location. Okay, we got a good listing. 317. What did I? $90 a month HOA. Been on the market for 3 days. Okay. I'm just obviously it's gonna be hard for everybody to get something everybody wants. I'm gonna try to put in timestamps in here as well. This is cute. Shows well. It's empty. I always prefer a lot of an empty house. That way it's easier to show. Oh, so we have drywall. Okay, it's fine. It's in the garage. Okay, so not a huge yard, but it's a yard. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna make a note of my timestamps here. I'm working on these things, guys. So I'm at 14. Give me a second. I'm working on my timestamps. So 15 minutes. We're down in Canton area, I think, right? Well, yeah, this is Keysburg. We just looked at that one. Okay. Now with 300,000. Oh, so I wanted to highlight this area for a couple reasons. I think this area is going to be going up. So there's some up and down areas right around here. Let's zoom out or zoom in to where I'm showing. So the new Cherokee High School is. Hold on, let me get my right here. Yeah. Okay, New Cherokee High School. So I think there's some sketchy apartments, or especially right around here. There's some lower, more attainable housing. Let's go with that one. Okay. I think this area is going to improve over time, which is the more desirability to access to the high school. You got teachers that might just want to walk across even, and people with kids. So I think this area would be a good spot for improvement in general for that reason alone. And you got a bunch of construction going on around here. I think it is. Wait, no, I had my own point of view over here. So I think they're doing the new construction right here. Yeah, that's the Chick-fil-A. So I think you're going to have some opportunities here for price appreciation and neighborhood improvement. I highlighted one a couple weeks ago that was a bad example of things that didn't show well. I just wanted to pick this one for the area. It looked kind of nice. I haven't looked into it too much. It's 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 300. 5,000 in closing costs plus 2,000 lender credits with your preferred lender. Location. Stepless living. It's a pretty good listing intro. I assume it's here to here. Something I don't like about when you have the listings, but this isn't. Yes, you got some of the new places behind you. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. I think you got some. Over time, this will go up. This area in general. I haven't looked at this one in detail. It's vacant. Got that gold. What is this? That's got circa early 90s on here. Screaming. Let's see what you say you get a pool. What is it? Get with the HOA. So this is the layout. Bedroom. So yeah, this bedroom has its own private bath, and that has its own bath as well. Well, it's shared with the. I think yeah, this area would be something you should look at if you're interested in price appreciation. I think it would come there. Follow big investments. There's no bigger investment around than the Cherokee High School. That thing is massive. Yeah, was it 2004? I was off by about 10 years. 6 days, 32 views, only one favorite. So yeah, you're not getting a lot of 305 a month HOA. Oh, so I assume they're going to pay for your yard. Oh, yeah. So HOA covers trash, water. Okay, they include your water as well. Exterior and lawn maintenance. So that is good. Or that's reasonable, shall we say, at least. That's 335. Oh, yeah. This is one I highlighted the other week. It's still on there. Oh, they just did a price drop just in the last day. I think 345 is definitely a little bit. All in all, I think it's a good house. I did a quick little walkthrough of it. I think it shows well. There's nothing major wrong with it. I think 340 was a little high, but definitely in the range. I think you're not going to get much more off that. I think the bare minimum for this would be like 320 or so. I'm pretty familiar with the neighborhood. I don't like the neighborhood, but you're kind of at the beginning of it, so you don't have that full vibe of the neighborhood. I don't like, personally. Everyone has their own opinions, right? It doesn't matter. All in all, I think it's a good one. I definitely recommend showing it. See, it's been on 155 days. Does it have the history? I want to delve into all this. Sometimes it can get lost in the... So you can go down and see here. So it was originally listed at 360. I think, it's going to go for probably about this price. I imagine it's going to go pretty soon. So they went down to 325, then back up to 340. So I think they're just kind of trying to get their changes, get views up. So I'd say 320 would be a very good deal for this house. You could manage that. But I'd say 335 is definitely in the fair category as well, I would say. That was one of my favorites. I just wanted to highlight it. No HOA, new roof, new HVAC. Welcome home to this renovated cottage on a quiet street. We got a good listing. Okay. Good listing headline, at least. Very nice. I mean, obviously, it's not the. So, yeah, what would help a lot is just do like a skim coat of masonry on here, just to make it look not like rows of cinder blocks, you know? Even, yeah, even if you don't want to, you know, obviously brick or something or stones would be nice, but then you're gonna run into issues with that overhang there. I'd just do it, I'd call it parge coat, basically just take the concrete and smear it on there. Then you could paint it again. Look a lot better. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of plants, but this is where you might want some plants in front of your house too. It'd be one of the rare exceptions. All right, let's take a look at these pictures. What do we got? What is this? Is this a 3-2? It's a 3-2 and 923. It's hard to get 3-2 into 923 square feet. Let's see how they did this. So you're going to be making some sacrifices somewhere. We got a decent outdoor space. I like that entryway. Well, I guess it looks a little better. Maybe we've got nice pictures. It's showing well. They got it staged. Or maybe it's virtual. I think that's real. So I imagine this is a flipper. So if I were to be looking at this house, first thing we want to look at, see how much work did they put into it. Like when was it purchased? How much did they purchase it for? So you want to see if they had pulled permits, etc. So what they did here, this is probably the. So first of all, I'm thinking, is this the hall bath or is this the master bath? So I'm thinking, because it's also a bedroom, this is the master bath. So that would be good, but it looks like they had a tub in here. We want to make sure the tub is in the hallway. So someone with kids. Okay, so I assume this is the hall bath. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Preferable. I assume so. Those rooms are going to be pretty small. All right, so let's think about, what did we see? Did I see a dining spot? We're going to make sure we're dining. We had 2 bathrooms that look to be good size. The rooms are going to be small. Oh, see, we got the dining area in the middle of the kitchen. The thing you got to think about what you don't see in a house. So that's just, it's kind of, it's a small house, obviously. You can only do so much, but so you can see where that's just all right there. You just gotta be prepared to deal with everything's got its ups and downs. If you don't like cleaning stuff, you don't have much stuff. Oh yeah, see, eating kitchen, living room, hall bath, master bath, primary bath, sorry. Didn't mean to offend anybody. You gotta stay on the cutting edge of these things these days. Where's this one? Coming soon. Oh yeah. They didn't even have pictures up yesterday, I don't think. But you don't have to take my word for it. Brick foundation. Wait, okay, it doesn't even have a listing. Okay. Key things to know. Okay. So first thing I don't like. Okay. For multiple reasons, I'm going to get into this. You see these things? Well, this isn't a good picture, so hopefully they have better pictures coming up. This is just not a good view. You got shadows. All you see is bushes here. It looks dark. So hopefully they're going to get in these, but I would recommend getting rid of these for multiple reasons. When they take away from the picture, take away from your house, and they are inviting termites, etc., to your house. You've watched me before. You better be ready to do some work or have them to fix that. I said, see, this is going to raise my red flags already. They shouldn't. They're doing Cummings. Oh yeah, you can see that there. I didn't even see that the first time. Old wood windows, which are good. Yeah, see. Yeah, I probably would have left off these pictures. Yeah, that doesn't show well, obviously. Maybe that's why it's coming soon. Maybe I should have read the description a little bit better. Let's see it. Storage unit and wooden fence with vines accent the yard. Is that a assume that's the AI thing or something? Generally, yeah. Let's hope they get better pictures of that one. For their sake. 339. Okay. This is oh, and I think I saved some of the other I got the changes in this one. The ones that were just went under contract, etc. Okay, Holly Mill community. This is I bring up this area a lot. This is down in Providence Point. So you're in the city of Canton here. This is the location right. There's a bunch. This is the Kroger and Publix and all that stuff is. So it's very convenient. You got some good affordable housing options down here. It's affordable as you're going to really find. 85 bucks a month HOA. HOA comes down to individual place. Don't judge all HOAs for what they. Some of them are fine. Some of them have more power than others. You can read that. Some of them in their documents. I don't know. That looks weird. I don't know. That's unique. I'm trying to think of a way to make it jump out more. I don't know. This looks like it's got a racing stripe, which feel like racing stripes. It's kind of cool. Maybe change the trim paint up on these sides because this looks nice. The color as well. But I think for some reason everything gets lost over here. I don't know. A little bit of paint will change the way that looks a lot if you want to buy it. We got some bushes here, or shrubs. Yeah. Oh no, I think we have cell phone pictures. Is it? Maybe not. A lot of shadows, so that's why I'm thinking this. Maybe not. They look good. Let me see, not the top dollar countertops in there. Nice yard. A lot of things in this area are gonna have a tiny yard. So you walk into some of those houses in this area, and they be like, I know there's something bad coming. I see the price, and everything looks great. Everything looks great. And you look at the yard, and it's like a cliff. Take a look at that one. That one's new to the market, right? Coming soon. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Freshly painted, clean, and waiting for its new owner. Needs some updates, but move-in ready. For the first-time home buyer or investor looking to flip or add to the rental portfolio. We added more pictures. 6 days on for 137 views for 4 favorites. So people are waiting to see this one. Guess we'll have to wait and see for that one too. What was that? Is that here? Nope, that's that one. So I was further down than I thought. I am doing a bad job of remembering where I went to. Oh, I remember I saw that. Oh yeah, this one pending already. Oh, okay. No, this is one I just highlighted because it went 51 days. Oh yeah, I like the roof. Yeah, I love metal roofs. I don't think that's the best visual application of it with that low slope on it. It's actually a low slope. It's great for metal roofs and as far as water tightness goes. It's a little funky looking. All right, let's see what we got. Wait. Okay, thought I saw something. It's fine. Home is where heart is. Do 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 do. Wait. What is that? Interesting space. And obviously it's a fireplace of some, so it's in the basement. So you got that nice Florida room probably right there. Flow right flow right up. It's a pretty big yard. It's a lot of grass to cut. Everything's got a everything's got its ups and downs. Wait. Oh yes, sunroom. I call it Florida room. I'm right. Okay, here's the entrance. And this way, living room, eating area, kitchen. Okay, now I see it. Now I'm seeing it. Got a little turn around. Okay, then oh yeah, here's the stairs. I see what they did. So then you got your bedroom, 2, 3, and 4. So it's 4 bedroom. Oh, so that's telling me that they have the master, the primary room upstairs. So it's going to rule out a lot of parents, etc. But also, if you have like older kids or something, it's going to be ideal. I think what they call is a tri-level more than a split level. I think. Is it tri-level? I don't know. Amazing when you get the camera on you, your brain just turns off. You've ever done this before? Oh, what else do we have? New 18 hours ago. All brick ranch, single level living, half-acre lot. No HOA or rent restrictions. 296 Holloway Drive. Okay. I love ranch houses. They're generally very well built. See, we got 8 favorites on this one already. So we are at 335. It looks bigger than it really is because they have the garage there. If you wanted to, you can close that in. We did a lot of that in the city of Atlanta. It's less popular in the suburbs because people want a place for their cars more. So if you're like me, garage doesn't even have cars. We've been in the city for so long. Never got used to having a garage, honestly. Oh, letter to the buyer. We're excited for the next chapter. Okay. Quiet and can. That's a nice touch from the sellers. They This lets you know that it's a well cared for house. Give that impression. I say yeah, it is a young family, and they established 2022, so they had some kids, no kids there. Yeah, I'd say not your most preferred color of shower, but there's things you can do. Like everything else is, nothing's perfect except for me. Okay. All right, so let's go over here. Oh yeah, this is right on the lake. 230 where it's let's take a look at this. Escape from the serene lakefront living. So this is not a no, oh, right. Yeah, no, this is just a little thing. Do they have any HOA? or any restrictions. And also, you gotta see if this is financeable. Yeah, $573 a month HOA. That's probably gonna include a lot of. They're perfect for part-time residents or weekend getaway. So, we'll take a quick look at it now. If you really want the lake and you're looking for just, need to look into all the report. It's cozy, shall we say. Let's use the word cozy. Interesting choice of colors. It's not boring. That's what you're looking for. Nice view of the lake on with the lake. I think that's the lake. Yeah, we're right on the marina. So that's cool. Start at the top and then go down. And then we're going to go up. Actually, I went a little bit further down. I saw this one. That Kennesaw one. I wanted to take a look at that. $269 for 2.2 in Ackworth. What is the HOA? HOA includes landscaping and lawn care. What is it? $195 a month? I mean, think about it, for probably gonna spend at least $100 plus a month to get landscapers out there. So at least you don't have to deal with it. If you had a yard, I'd want to get rid of it. You can trim those things down depending on the HOA. You should be able to trim those. I would get rid of those and maybe that one, but you probably share that one with someone. I don't know, but you can take care of that one, I'm sure. This one I don't like the look of, but it's far away from the house. So. You know what would make this look a lot better? Okay, cleaning that up. Yeah, put some plants around here. Just see that line kind of looks sloppy, and this line does too. So I just put some plants or like a little table or a sitting thing just to break that up. It looks a little monotonous. Nothing else, just clean that up. You're gonna think you're gonna be a lot more feeling better. These things for so if you see something bad, you can think of how to make it better if you live there. Also, I see it from the point of view of make it show better. Also, make it feel better. Because a lot of these things are empty. It's hard to see the vision of how it's gonna look. Good. Oh, okay, so it's seeing what kind of road this was. Not bad. Yeah, you're getting 269 in Woodstock. Oh, actually, and I saw this one. This one caught my eye because actually I looked at some houses on this road, and I think I might have looked at this exact house a couple years ago if it was renovated in the last couple of years. But this one caught my eye for reasons. For reasons that would be an easy way. I'm hiding this for a second so I can make a big show here in a second. All right. So look at this house, all redone. Looks nice, nice, nice. Look at this yard. They got nice pressure wash the driveway. That grass looks perfect. Got the cross cut. They got new pine straw. Everything's nice and clean, but the color, oh my gosh. I don't know. I would have painted that. Everything looks nice in this thing, except for that. So this might be your opportunity, especially painting it. You're gonna paint it your own color. Maybe that's why they left it off. I think if they'd have spent the money to get that thing painted, I think the same house would pop a whole lot more. They'd get a lot better return on their money for some different color. Okay, the virtual staging, they haven't been staged. Didn't, but you don't have to take my word for it. So, I mean, it's nice. It's obviously not everyone wants that there, but it's nice. See, the front are not the real vaulted beam ceilings and all that. Oh, sorry. Well, then you might be a flip as well. You want to check into all that stuff. Yeah, but it shows well. I can't believe they didn't paint this house. All this other stuff they did. Except for there. Oh no, this isn't a house I saw. Okay, look at that yard. Yeah. So you're gonna want to check on for water damage on this side of the house if you're gonna see it, but then you won't have any water issues right there. That's for sure. Gravity is on your side with that one. No, so this is that masonry side. Okay, I see we got crawl space on that side. So that's the first thing I would check out is that crawl space right up there. I want to see what's going on up there to make sure there's no water. Because if you're gonna have water, this thing's on the side of a cliff. Not really. But it's a big hill. Obviously. Don't need to point that one out. Oh yeah, I like call me a weirdo, but I kinda like these I like these 70s with angled things. This spacious 3 bedroom, 3 bath home. Not the best right intro. Is a solid offers a solid layout and plenty of room to make it your own. Alright. I kinda like these, the look of these in general. I think they're cool. I think yeah, different paint colors would make this thing look a lot better, in my opinion. All right. I lived near the Smyrna area for a while, too. And there was a bunch of 70s, like this ones that I liked. We have the name of I'm getting bored. We haven't gotten in the house yet. Okay, now we're in the house. See, like that. You don't need all these different angles from the outside. So how many pictures are we in before we even get to? Wait. This where I started 1, 2, 3, 4. And then like, oh, here's the trash can. The photo people should have done that. That looks like a professional photo. You tell by the height. They usually set like a pole underneath it or something. I don't. They probably have a better term for that, but they should have moved that trash can. Like all these pictures from different angles. So you start off with one. I'd put these at the back, but that's not the best view either. No touch-up paint right there would have helped out a lot. Oh, seeing I got a light bulb out. It's just little things you see. I want to watch out for what this transition is for. Obviously, you don't ideally want to transition right there. Oh, okay, that's a step. You'll get used to those, but sometimes, yeah. Okay, I think I know what this. I know this type of layout. What do we got going on? Yeah. So we got some issues. We want to check for water damage on the back roof. Oh, that reflection makes everything look crazy. Crazy. What is? Okay, so we got some sketchy tiling here. I don't think that was originally a bat. For Kaylee's room. You see in all the you see all this stuff has their personality, like it has their stuff in there. You really don't want that, even for the pictures at least. You can only do so much if you're living there. But, it really feels like you're in someone's house. All that, and you get highly personalized stuff. I know like that having a bar is kind of cool, but especially not that alcoholics is a big demographic looking at houses specifically, but it's just very individualized. Like I don't not drink, but I don't really drink, and I would be like, oh great, a bar. I guess they're marketing after they're looking for the person that would want it. So So you're gonna have some work. So this is so we remember I said look at the back. So we got shade here, we got the trees. I think that's where they have that water damage issue. And so you got a deck without railings. So you're gonna have to do some work on this thing. Right? Maybe yeah. What was that one at 345? I think you might be able to get them down on that one a little bit. I was hoping for better with that house. But let's see. We're going to go down to Kennesaw for the first time. I just saw 315 in Kennesaw. Let's see what you get. Investor opportunity. Great home with hardwood floors, well maintained, move in ready. Okay, that's better than I expected. Near Braves Stadium. No, it's not. Well, a short drive. Yeah. 20 minutes. I think you're, I don't know. Kennesaw State University also a great place. I think it's going to keep growing in general. Okay, this is interesting. So curb appeal isn't its number one thing. So you got the white doors. I don't know. It just seems like a mismatch of and a red door, white garage doors, a red door with that. Got these different. This is like cedar shake. This is at 45-degree. Got this level, and you got these lines. I don't know what to think about that one. Better on the inside. That's cheap flooring. It looks fine. Maybe puppy pups. Oh, there's leaves out there. Maybe these. How long has this been listed? It's just new on the market. I thought this was new on the market. Right? Let me double check this. I thought this was new on the market. Oh, that's my own broker. So yeah, I got the why they got leaves outside? It's April. These are old pictures. So just a blower out there for a second would have made that look a lot better. Interesting countertop. Obviously, drop ceilings aren't ideal. Huh? And yeah, you get me a 315 in Kennesaw. But I assume these pictures were taken in the fall. So I think I'd want to check the history because I just saw this one pop up. I hadn't seen it before. But my guess is it was previously listed and it just came back up. Let's see if I was right. Yes, I was. I was right. I was right. I was right. It was listed in January for 350. Now we're down to 315. Dang it. If you're making offers, yeah, I think you'd be pretty good with that one as an investment if you don't mind doing something, some paint in there. You can, that'd be a smart buy as long as you're okay with doing work. So I start at the top and then go down, then I'm going to go back up. Now I still got some other ones to go over and then it changes. So I should probably hurry up. Oh, what time am I at? So I'm going over to Cartersville. Need to make a note when I get to Cartersville at 40. I spent a lot of time in that middle section, All right. Oh, okay. It's unique. I like it. It's cute. 265. 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath. Nice. Gated community, 55 plus. Oh, you got any 55 plus? Oh, I like. Excuse me. Okay, well, so why did I save this one? It's a new construction. I usually don't do that. What I liked about this one is its location. I think this is a little bit north of. I think anytime you can get near downtown, especially even Cartersville, Ballground, Canton, I think you're going to have some increased value over time. Yeah, don't expect anything in the next few years, but I think in like 5, 10 years, I think all these areas will be more walkable, especially gas prices ain't getting any cheaper. It looks like. Well, I think they will be getting cheaper now. I'm not going to get into all that type of stuff, but I think as time moves on, I think we're going to get more and more try to get into walkable. So I think an investment in an area this close to activities, social activities going on, it can be a good idea. That's why I thought this one was that. No, is this it? Okay, maybe I am losing my mind, but regardless, what I said was right, in my opinion. We near downtown. I think the long term is going to be a good investment. There's a 276. I would be interested in that. Of course, there's a lot more details to look in before I tell you it's a great idea. Oh, okay, we got a pool, which is on a corner lot, ideally. Okay, four-sided brick. Okay, I'm liking this. Obviously, I don't really want a pool, and I like pools and all, but I don't want to keep up with the pool. 0.4 acres. Pretty good location. Oh, I know where this is. I think. So I'm gonna cut around. The place I. Uh-oh. Okay. Let me take a closer look because I see something like. This is from the 50s. It's weird they don't have a sidewalk, but See, it's kind of. Yeah, it looks like there used to be one there, maybe, and the tree probably damaged it, and they just didn't put it back. That's my guess. So we got these ceilings. I don't like these ceilings. If this is a, I assume they put these in afterwards, and that would be fine. It was like some of depending on the era of those, could be asbestos, which are fine as long as they stay there. But looks like they already got some movement in them a little bit. Want to be aware of that. It's not too. Well, it's weird. That flooring, it's kind of cool. Kind of really not. I don't know. Got a weird vibe in there, doesn't it? In my opinion. I don't know. I can maybe. So what I'm thinking is all these things are kind of like brown and is it taupe, taupe, taupe? I don't know. You got all these kind of brownish colors and it's kind of dark. And you got that weird ceiling. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking they put this in afterwards because they put this piece of trim up there. So if you can go flat ceiling. That's obviously an expense. It's got these. I think if you even just different furniture in here and you got different color walls, maybe we can do something up here. I think it's going to be a lot better. Yeah. They've got those ceilings throughout the whole house. I'd want to see more info about that. Is that a cat? Oh, that's a pump. No, that's just. Yeah, that's a pump. Pump. Yeah, that's what I know that area. Oh shit! When you highlighted this, yes, that's the one I thought it was. I use that cut through a lot. Okay, new construction, 300,000, two twos. Okay, so this one's already set, so it's 200 a month HOA. That probably includes exterior maintenance. What is that? The power? That's unfortunate. I guess you had to put it somewhere. Yeah, they're accessible. Yeah. Bring your own refrigerator. BYOF. Is that a cat door in a new construction? What is that? So this is the washer area. Oh no, it's the flat vent. You put your vent in there. Your dryer vent line that goes up. It's a thin, it's a, so you can put it in the wall. And that clip pick, I was like, why would you put a cat door in a new construction house? I guess you've got to be really targeting the cat owner community. $269, 4-bedroom, 2-bath. See, it does offer an incredible amount of space for an affordable price. Let's see. Okay, so 740 square feet for the lot. So how can it be 740 square feet in a 2,000 square foot house? It's got to be 3 stories, right? So something's off with that. Oh. A small apartment's bigger than 740 square feet. I think that's wrong. Is that parking? What's that parking? Is that parking lot lines? See what I'm talking about? You're gonna have people parking in front of your house. Guess this way you're getting the value for the money. Textured ceilings. Nice ceiling fan. So yeah, I'm gonna put the go through the other lists here. So I'm gonna go back to some of these areas. Oh, and actually, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Actually, I went up to Adairsville. I don't remember why that one caught my eye. Oh, I thought this one looked like a skeleton. First, I thought I really liked it, and I don't know what to think about it. My guess is it used to be a garage, and they kind of did a DIY finishing off of it. Welcome to this beautiful Cartersville spacious home. Decent listing. Car enthusiast. Well, okay, a detached 3-car garage. So yeah, that's what they made this living space that looked like a skeleton. Skeleton specifically. Yeah. I don't like it. So where's this detached 3-car? Okay. Ooh. That's staging. That's a lot. You gotta break all this up. Wood. Oh no. Look at all these different woods and browns. We got this parquet, this, and we got that one that's different, that's different, and you got this. So this is gonna be a very stylized house. I think I'm gonna beat this place up a little bit. So there we got a cat door. That's fine, we got a cat. We got that vaulted. So this is like an upstairs. Oh no, that's the kitchen right there. That's the kitchen wall, right? I think that's the kitchen wall. That was a thing they did for a while. Yeah. Look at these walls that didn't fully go up. It's weird. Oh, then we got another different wood type. Well, that matches though. That at least. Interesting. I like the choices. So tell these look a little bit off and they're dirty. You just said dirty. That looks kind of gross. What's that up there? See, that's why you should use virtual staging because it makes see, look at it. Is that the same room even? No, it's not the same room. See, that doesn't look very. They should have done some touch-up paint. I imagine this place smells. This place has a smell. What are those? There's some mounting hardware or something. What is? Like, hopefully I'm not seeing something I don't want to see. Okay. So yeah. Oh, see, you got some flooring things looking there. So you're gonna have to do some work on this baby, as you could probably tell by the front of it. It said detached 3-car garage. Nice gazebo. Gazebo. I want to see this 3-car garage. Oh. Fire pit in the wood deck. Kind of cool. Kind of sketchy. Okay. What were they asking for this? It's 24, 300. Let's just come on the market, right? Oh, Mark's big. No comment. Yeah, they don't drop the prices much. It sold for $275 in 2021. $219. Let's see. See it. I'm already liking this one better, even though it's clearly much smaller. 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath. So if that's your style, that's kind of cool. Well done, at least I would say. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. What's this up here? Oh, okay. That's just the making sure it wasn't this. Oh, that's so cute. Nice show as well. Obviously not big. So let's see the first bedroom. Okay, both bedrooms upstairs. You got kitchen, dining area. That's cute. 2 beds upstairs. Nice. Pretty decent size rooms. That one's really long. This one has the bath. Rocking and a rolling, rocking and a rolling. That's this one, right? No. And now for something completely different. 330. I don't think soft closing cabinetry should be definitely a highlight. Let's see. Funky, funky. Hapazah. Do 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 do. Hapazah, hapazah. Ooh baby, ooh baby. Someone likes leather furniture. Big leather couches. I mean, I do too. It's a little bit overboard in my opinion, but you didn't come here for my opinion, so I guess you kind of did. But you don't want my opinions on your furniture. Metal roof, metal siding. It looks like batten board. That metal siding. Let's see. So I think this is bedroom 1, 2, 3 bedroom. Okay. See, not bad. It looks nice though. $279 for 1,200 square foot. Up in White, Georgia. And I got one more on my thing. Then I'm going to go into some other things I've sold, etc. I'm going to go up to Adairsville. all I saw was, I was trying to look at something from Adairsville. 4 2.5 bath, 2,500 square foot, 350, 2024 built. Okay. 25 a month HOA. Now we're talking. Let's see, what do you get? What do you get? I like it. Obviously not the most exciting, but it's nice, clean and crisp. Sloped. Looks like the... Yeah, you definitely want to cut the grass going that way, not that way, because you're going uphill. Why is the sewer? Okay, the sewer line runs there. Oh, baby, you're making me crazy. I like those cow seats. Ooh, baby. Yeah, they definitely got a thing for cows, you noticed. And they got little kids, you can tell. So they probably outgrew the house. They got it in the last couple of years. I wonder if they have another kid. I wonder. Ooh, nice big closet. This is a big house. For, was it 350? Yeah, obviously you gotta go to Adairsville for it. That's pretty nice. Nice yard, above ground pool, if that's your thing. I had a house in the above ground pool. They weren't the most beautiful things. It was pretty cool. I gotta say, I used it more than I thought I would. It was at a rental, so I didn't really have a say in it. Alright. So now let's go. Let me make a time mark. 107. Now we are going to go over. Oh, why I wanted to bring this one up. This one just went under contract. What I wanted to see, I mentioned last week 190 Mount Moriah, the neighborhood. There's this neighborhood near Ballground that I was looking at a while ago. They had some foreclosures, and I noticed when I was doing my research on it that one of those big builders, like rent to own, rent home rental, like one of those ones you hear about how evil those big corporations are. Which I'm not a fan of them, but you know, one of what I wanted to bring up was that there was some foreclosures for them, and it was all in this neighborhood. And I noticed that this one company owned a lot of them in this neighborhood. So in this HOA, it also tells me they have a lot of power over the HOA. I wanted to see, and I could have sworn this one has been on the market off and on for a long time. So I want to see if I can find history on here. I don't want to pull it up in my info because I don't want to on my normal. Let's go to Redfin and see what we can find on it here. Hopefully we'll find something I'm not wasting your time. So I still got the sales to go through. Got some other sales and transfers. Okay. I generally find Redfin has the most information easily available. A lot of them you can obviously when I'm doing it, when I'm using my I've got my more information it's available, but I don't want to show it to y'all because I could get in trouble for showing y'all some secret information. Stuff that's not supposed to be public. And I don't want to have to go and edit. That's why I do live usually, but not today. So let's see what the history is on this one. Yeah, see. It is what I thought. Because when I looked at this exact house, maybe not. All right. So it was listed for $439 in 2023 in June. Then I went to $429. I went to $399. 379, 359, and it went back up to 369. I guess they took it. Then the next year, this is all Georgia MLS. This is going to be a repeat from 2023. So this thing's been on the market for like 3 years, basically. So there's some, and like I saw a lot of these, and things just weren't making sense. Let's see tax history. I should. Public record. There's something, yeah, there's something weird with that neighborhood. I don't know what it is. I can't quite put my finger on it, but something's not making sense. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's actually a good location. You know, I just want to make sure y'all would be aware of that, what to look out for. Just like, it's one of my spidey senses are going off right around there, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it. It's nothing wrong with the neighborhood, Excuse me. Yeah. All right. Now, we're going to go over, these are the ones that closed this week. So I'm going to pull these up. Sorry. 113 Birch Place, Adairsville, 31. Oh yeah, this is 340. It just closed. That's a nice looking house. It's got style at least. Let's see what did I see. So I can show 340. So it was listed for 349, ended up selling for 340, and no closing costs. It was a cash. Oh, it's proposed finance. Okay. Oh, I put on the wrong thing. Okay, let's get a look at that. That one sold for 340. Let's see if they saw the info on it. Yeah, they took off the picture. Yes, to see like how it went over time and all that stuff. Now, I'm looking at Zillow. We don't want to look at Zillow. Get out of anything against Zillow. We'll use Zillow. Making crazy. 3.2, 1,036 square feet. 333 is. Let's take a check on the. They probably do have the. Zillow says 331. Let's see, what was their estimate? Was it correct? Oops, no. It was 333,947 with 10,000. It was 10,000 in closing cost. So it was 323. So that's pretty close for Zillow. Oh, 105 Mashburn Place. I highlighted the other week. There's another Mashburn Place one. I said, I liked it. That's not it. The 285 to. So the one I saw was. Right here, right? Every time I look around. It's in my head. Oh, there's another one up. I highlighted the other week. It's a Mashburn. I guess this one right here, right? You are not being my friend here, Zillow. I told you I didn't like you. There's another one right beside there if you like that one. It's a 221 or 22. No, yeah, 288, no closing costs. 285, sorry. Par Wade. Let's give Realtor a chance. I like them better. I'd say they're probably my second favorite. Not wrong. there an issue with that roof? Is there an issue with that roof? This looks funny. Let's see. No, it's just a repair. Why'd you put a ceiling fan on there like that? That's weird. Oh, look at that flooring. Okay, I think I didn't get a chance to beat this one up. Oh well, let's see what they sold for. Parway Road. Sorry guys, I'm making you dizzy. My brain is going. So it's 320. They have closing costs. Yeah, 7,500 in closing costs, probably to fix some of that flooring. Every time I look around, breakfast time here soon. I'm gonna eat some food. I haven't eaten yet. Oh, gosh. Oh, interesting. So they were, it was 327. This was up in Cartersville. Oh, right on the river. Let's take a look at this better. Is it like on the river? Oh, okay, no, it's a little bit off. Let's see, do you have any access to it? Yeah, you don't have access to the river. Obviously. Oh. Let's see if you can get to the river, but you can't get to it. River view. That tells me you can see the river. Oh, so look in these neighborhoods, you might have, we want to see where you do have public access. So it looks like a lot of times I'll have like the HOA. So this is going to be, I got a canoe and kayak launch. That's how it looks like. Getting there. Is that a road? Yes, it looks like, yeah, you can go right there. That's convenient. And we are, where are we at again? Yeah, we're in Cartersville. 31 Riverview. That's a nice looking house. Looks like a good location. What did it go for? Okay, now I'm going to try to remember. It's weird because I'm thinking I'm in Excel. 1,700 square feet. I thought it was bigger. 327, 2,000 closing costs. So 325 net on that one. Two more we're going to go over real quick. Then I'm going to call it a day and post this thing. I'm sorry I didn't get it up live. But technology, I'm not a technologist. Cool. I like this thing closed for 2015. No closing cost. It was listed for 175. So yeah, they did the strategy of market low. Let's see. Look at the history. Yeah, see, they listed it at 175 and a week later, or 68 days. No. It's listed in February. Oh. Never mind me. Brain, it's not getting all the way. So this next one had 7,000 in closing costs. Barn dominium. I love that architectural style. We got to see this one. It's a 2-bedroom, 0 bath, 2024, 300,000 and 7 in closing costs. As a long-time city guy, barn dominiums weren't very big. Oh, this reminds me of actually. I think the technical one is, I think it's all the load. These are basically thick trusses. All the load is carried around all on the outside. I don't know if that's like technically what makes it a barn dominium, but all the load bearing stuff is exclusively on the outside. Called pole barn. They see that nice big open spaces, which is nice, obviously. Some weird spacing there, the tile. Alrighty, I'm gonna call this a wrap. That's what you get. Well, where I didn't show you where that was at. And I told you where, I didn't show you on the map. Show me on the map, guys. Show me on the map. So I can show you on the map. Okay. We're on 411. Down, down. You. I know that's. By the way. Okay, yeah. Cool. Have a good one. I'll see you next week. We're gonna go over a lot more of these again. I'll see you. Hopefully I'll be live next week. Thank you.